On April 7th, US President Donald Trump announced a sudden pause in what had quickly become one of the most dangerous conflicts in the Middle East. A 2-week ceasefire with Iran. But less than 2 weeks later, that fragile truce is already showing signs of cracking. Trump said he would suspend the bombing and attack of Iran for a period of 2 weeks, after talks with Pakistan's leadership, which has been mediating between Washington and Tehran. He claimed both sides were close to a long-term peace deal and that Iran had submitted a 10-point proposal that could form the basis of negotiations. Iran responded cautiously. Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi said Tehran would halt its attacks only if the US and its allies stopped theirs, and confirmed that the Strait of Hormuz would remain open for limited, coordinated passage during the ceasefire. But within 24 hours, the situation began to unravel. Israel launched its heaviest strikes yet on Lebanon, targeting Hezbollah positions, killing hundreds and triggering outrage in Tehran. Iran said the attacks violated the spirit of the ceasefire. The US made its position clear. Vice President J.D. Vance said the ceasefire never included Lebanon. That disagreement exposed a deeper problem. Both sides were negotiating very different versions of peace. On April 11th, delegations from the US and Iran arrived in Pakistan for high-stakes talks. Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif hosted both sides, hoping to broker a breakthrough. But the talks quickly ran into trouble. After 21 hours of negotiations, no deal. Iran said progress had been made, but key differences remained, especially over sanctions and regional conflicts like Lebanon. Meanwhile, tensions escalated at sea. The Strait of Hormuz, through which roughly 1/5 of the world's oil flows, became a flashpoint. The US began enforcing a naval blockade. Iran accused Washington of piracy. Shipping traffic dropped dramatically from around 140 ships a day to just a handful. Trump insisted the ceasefire was holding, but warned of consequences if talks failed. On April 19th and 20th, the confrontation escalated further. The US Navy fired on and later seized an Iranian-linked cargo vessel in the Arabian Sea after it allegedly ignored warnings. Iran vowed retaliation. And now, with the ceasefire set to expire, the situation is at a tipping point. Donald Trump says he does not want to extend the ceasefire with Iran, accusing Tehran of repeated violations. Pakistan is pushing both sides to extend the ceasefire and return to the table. But Tehran says it still hasn't decided whether it will join the next round of talks, citing what it calls bad faith by the United States. Israel, meanwhile, says the immediate threat from Iran has been removed, but warns it will continue military action if needed.